Come on. Jump on. Get your ass in the water. Get your ass in the water. What up? Hello. Hello. Stupid. That ship isn't stuck anymore. What ship? Is it laggy? Is it laggy to you? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. I will restart my computer right now. Pretty sure that this tell me, is it laggy? Come on, reggae. Sweet. No lag on Twitch. He's talking about YouTube though. Let's see. Oh, really want someone to fucking help me. It's gonna take forever. You can cheat in game progression if you get carried, but no one wants to carry, and people are charging me like $1 million to fucking carry, and I'm like, no, I'm not paying you $1 million gold to carry me. Like, no, way too much. $1 million per level 3. I'm like, huh? Somebody was just accidentally here, they would have just helped. Come on. Hurry. Keep your ass in the water. I swear I just saw somebody run across the screen. It would be nice to do that, but I don't. Keep asking me questions. I actually really enjoy when people ask me questions. And this game is actually pretty calm, that I don't have to freak out and be like super, concentrated on it. I wish I could help, but I've never actually played Minecraft. Well, you would not only have to have played Minecraft, but you would actually have to have only played in this particular server to come help me. Otherwise, there's nothing that you could do. It's okay. Agent Skep. What up, Sketchy? What up? Oh, yeah. It's okay, though. Alright, we're almost exactly halfway there. It's going good. How about you? I want someone to help me with Tier 3, and if they can, Tier 4. If someone can carry me, that would be amazeballs. There's all this experience just laying on the ground. I'm now wolf level 7 from my bestiary. You don't know anything about Minecraft either? That's alright. I was actually joining just so that way I could see if this one guy wanted to come help me. He helped me before, and he carried me pretty well. There were actually 2 people, and they actually got into a fight. Because one guy had money, and the other one's like, there's no fucking way you got fucking 40 million cash. It was pretty funny. I'm like on the verge of being strong enough to solo all this shit myself. Very close. If I get the next level armor from this next tier, which is all I have to get to, I can then survive a fuck ton of stuff. Like a fuck ton of stuff. Looks like a lot of hearts. It's funny you say that. There was one guy that had 8,000 health. I only have 1,500, and it took me almost 2 months to get there, but, I was half-assed playing and shit. Fucking impressive what this guy did. 8,000 hearts. He was like, I've pretty much maxed everything out. And I was like, so how did you do that? He's like, well, I'm a guild leader, and everyone just gives me all of their shit. And so he helped a bunch of people out, and when they found like really good gear that they couldn't use, like they would just end up buying it for him. So not only did he have a guild leader, but he also, yeah, he said he was playing since like the beginning of the game. He soloed me to like floor 7, and then he was like, oh, my wife's calling, and like disappeared. Never seen him again. He was like, I'm a fan, just a random fan. He's like, don't think anything of it. I was like, I don't care. Fucking help me. So, Slayer quests are, they go up in difficulty. They like, alright, let's take a look actually. So he's got 2,000 health and 40. So it's what? 20 times stronger, and then 20 times stronger. I think it's got 900,000 health. Like 750 multiplied times 20. So 900,000 health. Crazy, right? And it deals 525 damage per second to you just by doing nothing. Just by being next to it. Like Revenant, somebody did that one for me. Just to like help me out. It's kind of like a raid boss, yeah. But you solo them. So once you get strong enough, you can do it by yourself. But the problem is you have to get up to the next level. So like when I go up to the next level, I get this Mastiff armor. So I'm about halfway there. So it takes me, each time I'm doing this, unless someone helps me, it takes me 25. So that's what, 60 or 65? No, 70. 75. No. It's about 65 times doing the level 2 to get there. And I'm about halfway there. So I think it takes me, what, 3 minutes to do a quest? But if I run out of gold, I gotta go do the lower ones, which only gives me 5. Which is fine. So there's a new item, a new pet that I should say that I got. It's something called a grandma wolf. And if you see on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, it gives me cool kill combos. So if I can get a lot of kill combos, I get gold in return. So after like every 2 quests that I do for this Slayer quest, I get about, if I had like, you know, decent luck. I don't know if I can kill it with a bow. Does like no damage to it. And it's so these Slayer ones, they take no magic damage. If it did take magic damage, I could fucking solo it super easy, which is something that they don't want. So they make it. I do have TikTok, I just don't use the motherfucker because I think it's weird dancing by myself. I don't know. I'm one of those guys that's like, do I really want to dance to some music or like make some funny little skit? Like I used to do Vine videos, but it seems like they're also trying to get rid of adult accounts. But apparently there's adult TikToks. Now, is that true? Like you can create nude TikToks? You just have to label your channel adult? Because they deleted my first account saying they don't do adult stuff. And it wasn't really like adult, it was just me, you know, in my underwear. But it's whatever. I'm used to getting blocked on everything. I'm actually really happy I got this stupid phone. It saves me a lot of time. Existing? Yeah, I just get in trouble for existing. But no, I was saying for TikTok, I keep seeing like people talk about there's like an adult TikTok where you can like do complete nude TikToks. Now, like, is that true? You can do them as long as you like label your account as adult or something? So see, I can hit for 10,000 damage. My melee damage. Don't know about that. Actually, I'm curious what my little person pet is at now. Level 32. Crit damage, magic find. It's my newest pet. I just like bought it from the auction house. How is a guy shirtless as underwear graphic sexual? I know, right? So that's that grandma wolf, so that I get like these combos. See, it only lasts 2.5 seconds. Now, if I could run really, really fast, I could get like a shit ton of combos all at once. But in order for me to do a crap ton of damage, I can't do that. So I either need superior dragon armor, or I need to like equip like a legendary rabbit. I'm learning. I'm learning. Fucking, it's gonna take me forever to get there. I'm almost willing to stay up for a couple of hours just to get this done. being honest. Simply because I want to start dungeoning like hella hard. Because my catacombs level sucks. But if I can get someone to carry me, oh my god. I won't have to do shit. I'm like, because if they do a dungeon with me, they gain points. But if they do Slayer quests, they don't gain anything other than like, you know, beast points, which doesn't really help them worth a shit. It's like after a couple hundred kills, maybe you get some sort of extra, like 2 strength or like 2 hearts, and then maybe some magic find for that. But like here, I'm getting hamster wheels. I think they're worth like 200,000 gold. I got 2 randomly, but I don't want to use my enchanted lava bucket for a while, so I guess I'll use the hamster wheel as a like intermediate thing to do. Ooh, rune craft. Ooh. Which also is pretty funny. Rune crafting is like something I'm still learning, but it's completely cosmetic. So I can make things look really cool. Oh, it's already spawned. So rune crafting, I can make my arrows look like they're flying, like special little things flying around and crap like that. Every time I pull these birds out, they just want to go back in their cage. I kind of want to build them another cage, like a really nice one. One that they will appreciate, one that's like large. You know what I should do is I should actually see if I can create an adult TikTok. Because that would be pretty cool. Because then I could do like nothing to lose. I know, right? Because then I could just do a shit ton of like nude stuff and no one would really give a crap. I wish there was like just a little bit more spawns. I feel like what I'm doing is because I've been playing decently, I'm like trying to find the most efficient way of doing certain things. Because when you're playing, that's the whole goal, is to find the most efficient way to do things. Especially if it's a grindy game. Like, I like grinding games. Zelda's cool because it's puzzles, right? So you get to do puzzles and you get to do other shit like that. Oh, don't ruin my kill combo, dick. Alright, let's just clear this out. Where am I getting ender pearls from? What is giving me ender pearls? Huh, I don't know. I don't know what I could have done to earn some ender pearls, but I wasn't killing enders. Oh, maybe somebody threw it on the ground and it just picked it up. 800. So if I can do 25, or it's 20, no, 25 per. 7 times 4. Let's just go get the gold for it. Make life easy. Let's do 50. So I'm not gonna die on that shit. Yeah, grinding can get annoying. Well, it's more like it just gets boring, right? So what I did was I tried to figure out the most grindy shit that I could, and then try to do that first, so that way if I don't want to play, or if I'm just not interested at the moment, I don't have to do it. Like, the further you get along, hit that Zen grinding state, I know. That would be ideal. So what I learned is, like, mining and, you know, farming is such a bitch. And, like, building your farms is a bitch, too. So I was like, okay, let me just do a little bit of things here and there just to try and get shit done. And then go do the most annoying shit first. Because then I don't have to worry about it later. And I was like, okay, is there something that's going to help me later? Or is it not going to help me? So I would say probably the first one was getting cobblestone. So I got armor so that way I could mine a crap ton of cobblestone. But it also helps in mine other things. So if I get tired of mining cobblestone, because I'm trying to get what's called super compactors, I was like, okay, minions help you the most. That's the most auto thing that you can do to not actually do shit. So why don't I build the things that take the longest to make, but pay off the fastest? So that's all I've been working on. And I didn't know about it for the first one. I was like, oh, minions, okay. Put your ass in the water, come here. So the water's great because they can't knock you back. And if you do get knocked back, you're still in water. There's nothing they can do. And that's how I was able to, like, get a lot further with, like, certain Slayer quests and certain bosses that are just a fucking bitch. How would you have gotten up there, Wolf? So all I care about now is fucking combos. Because I'm still trying to, like, learn the game. So there's certain items that you can't use until you get to certain levels or get certain milestones, right? So as you're trying to level up, you have to level certain things first. That's the most efficient way. Like getting snow minions is the best for, I think it's like second best for XP, but lapis is the best for money. But snow minions produce a shit ton. So you can get a crap ton of stuff as long as it sells the right way. So you also got to think about experience. The more experience you get and the more stuff that you can do within the game, it benefits you in the long run. Like your combat, the more that you build your combat XP, that's why you keep seeing that the middle of the screen every time I kill something that says plus to combat. Right there, it just popped up. 264,000 out of 400,000. So if I put up a bunch of combat minions, it'll boost it. Ooh, I don't know if I'm allowed to kill him over there. Come here. Come here. So if I want to get stronger, I can do it, but it only accounts for like a small amount. But the most annoying part was on my own island, they spawn like a son of a bitch. But you can boost those beast points by killing them. So if I just make like a really dark room, they'll spawn in there. So I just put like lanterns everywhere, and you know, it's funny. It's like basically you put these everywhere, and that's how it's supposed to look. So you can like pop it off and put it up on the wall, which I thought was pretty cool. And it glows. Maybe I should give it to the birds as a nightlight. It's funny. I think it was like 19 bucks. Collection bone. So I just got a new recipe for collecting bone. And when I kill these little these dogs, they give bones because dogs eat bones. So it's like a lot of things that are common sense, which I think is pretty cool. However, when I build my computer up, I will probably not be playing Minecraft as much. I will be playing more really intense, difficult games with high FPS. Like when I was playing Valorant, I basically would just put on my fucking headphones and just go to town. I played CSGO, and then I started playing Rainbow Six Siege. That one's super fucking intense because you have to like learn how to build each of the different traps, put them in like certain spots, know where to stop the enemy from coming in a room. Valorant's a little bit more fast-paced, especially death matches. If you're not headshotting, you're dying. And if you're not super fast at getting those headshots and finding the enemies, and like having, you know, not face-to-face combat, but catching them by surprise, then you can get pretty high, and I've gotten a lot of first-place trophies that way. Like, I think I spent a whole day just doing death matches so I can get my headshot game up. And then I started playing a bunch of ranked matches. That was pretty fun, simply because everyone respects you more if you can, on the first round, get an ace. People are then scared shitless of you. They're like, ah, fuck, run away from them. Because they don't want to die. But there's abilities, right? And so games nowadays are having more and more abilities versus just run and shoot like the old Counter-Strike days. Which I absolutely loved Counter-Strike. I used to play, like, you know, league matches and shit. They don't do that anymore, which I kind of frowned upon. I wonder if I can just launch all these bows or these arrows up, hit all my targets where I know they're going to be. No. Master Chad Senpai. Oh, Senpai. Yeah, those are going to be some fun games to stream. But I won't be able to talk as much, obviously, because the more intense concentration I have to have, like tunnel vision, it's harder to like talk to people. So what I did was I started like watching other people's streams that, like big name people that stream those types of games. They barely talk to people. They only say thank you for like the subs and the money, which I kind of didn't really like, but you know, I don't really get, I haven't posted any of that. Like, I don't want people to tip me on fucking Twitch, because if you get tipped on Twitch, or I'm pretty sure it's like Twitch, YouTube, and which actually I can stream to TikTok, which I think I linked them together, but I only think I have like 30 or 40 followers on TikTok. But Restream doesn't let me see the TikTok stuff. I would love to get into streaming more, because I kind of want to like just shoot stuff at home. Like, I know I don't shoot enough solos, which a lot of my fans really like, is those solos. So I kind of wanted to get more into doing the solos, but webcamming from home so that way I don't have to keep going to work. Like, I had set each of the... Yeah, now you can talk. But when it's time for me to like play certain games, like Valorant or like Rainbow Six, I have to listen intently where the footprints are. Where are they coming from? How many enemies over in there? What kind of stuff are they doing? And then those kind of games where you can die in an instant, like someone can shoot you through the wall or like use an ultimate from the other side of the map. it's hard to look at the chat and talk. Because I also need a lot of my screen as real estate so that way I can see it. Like right now, I can look away where I have the chat on the side. And it's not that big of an issue because I don't even need to look. Like, what mic are you using? Why, is it really bad? Is my mic bad? Tell me no. Oh, it's peaking a bit? Let me push it further away. Actually, how far are we? Next level, 500, 565. It's also because I'm talking really loud. I always feel like no one can hear me. Woo. Almost there. We have 20 more of these to do. I could talk a little bit softer. Does that sound a little better? So my good mic is actually downstairs. And this, I'm just using the audio one that's in front of me. It's like a really old Logitech. Let me do that then. Woo! Woo! Should be better. How about that? Is that a little bit better, or does it still sound like it's peaking? How old is your dock sensation? That's bad? Is that too low? Maybe that'll be a little better. No, it's still kind of peaking. How about that? Does that sound better? No, it's just a USB mic. It's not going through a mixer. All of that amazing stuff got broken. Sounds a lot better. Okay, cool. I just turned down some of the decibel levels because it was peaking a little bit because my voice is loud as shit. Let's see. Slightly turn it up after I brought it down. Thank you for telling me. No one else would tell me. So yeah, when I get my new computer, I'm gonna start probably buying all the parts for it on like the 5th or the 6th, get it transferred in, build it out, and then I gotta download all the stuff to it. Once it's downloaded and it's up, I should be good to go. So it should be an hour and a half more of doing this, and I should be able to finish. And then I can get my Mastiff armor. Does that sound even better? Yeah, I got like a really nice Yeti mic that's downstairs. I think it's like the Yeti too. Just make sure you export your settings before switching over. It saves you a lot, like an hour or two figuring it all out. Well, when I do swap it over, so this I just kind of plugged everything in and I just said, fuck it, I'll adjust as I go. So when I do get my new computer, I'm going to remember my settings, but then I'm going to test everything. So like I'm going to do like a private room, private chat, set everything up, build all the gaming stuff in there. And then I got this new mixer program, and I have a new, it's like an audio card for the PCI slot that allows me to adjust all the levels at hand. And then I'll have a audio mixer on hand for the Elgato Stream Deck. Because I actually want to give a shit about it. Like I have the Brio 4K right now, which is really nice, but I do want to try setting up my actual camera and seeing how that works. Why would that give me a ruin? Plus 9% magnifying? Huh. Do you stream, Captain? Senor Kino. Come on, give me the Mastiff armor so I can go do some dungeons. I got 151 XP. Oh, you help out Adriana. So she was sending you the team viewer. Got it. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. She sent me the team viewer and she was like, help me, help me. And I was like, okay. Fucking logged on. I was like, then all of a sudden it was like trying to boot me and then she was like, don't log on. I was like, okay, I'm logging up. How's the industry with COVID? People keep getting COVID, not one person has died in the industry from COVID that I'm aware of. A crap ton of people keep getting it, but it's like less destructive than the flu, if that makes sense. Like my girlfriend got it, her daughter got it, 2 of my other friends got it. I've only had one friend who had it really bad, but his health is shit. He's like really severely overweight, and he's a smoker. So Kino, what do you do for work? And I saw her setup. She's got a really nice computer, man. Her rig is really nice. And like she has top of the line everything. I should hit her up for like spare parts and be like, hey, you got any extra shit I can buy for cheap off you? She'll probably be like, yeah, I'm not gonna use it. Like she was trying to figure out the Elgato Stream Deck, and I was like, oh, I know how to do that. And I have, I think, somewhere like 400 or 500 different icons downloaded as well. Because she doesn't use Restream, she just goes straight to Twitch, which you should actually, Kino, look into Restream.io. That's what I'm using right now. So what it does is it restreams everything out to, I think it's like 37 different websites. So I create an account on all the websites, like even ones that are in other languages. So like on my chat, I'm seeing like Chinese, Korean, and what looks like Japanese, but I could be mistaken. There's some Thai in there because it's like East Coast, you know, like East Country, I should say, I guess. Oh, come on. Should partner on Twitch, so there's some gray areas about her contract to stream on other platforms. Yeah, and that's something that I don't like about Twitch, is they keep all the content, all the stuff that's there, you're literally not allowed to put it anywhere. You're not allowed to take your Twitch content and put it on YouTube. Like, you can't save your stream and then put your stream on YouTube. But you can stream on other sites as long as you're not streaming on Twitch at the same time. And so that's something that I didn't want to do, because I don't really care about the subs, but you know, she's got a huge following. So she could always just use Streamlabs and set up, you know, donations through there. But with Restream, you can't put stuff on your screen. Whereas Twitch, depending on whether or not you're a partner, you can. Like, I qualify for partner already. Like, I think I qualified for partner in like the first week because I just promoted it like a motherfucker and got a bunch of people there. A 24-hour hold on content. Oh, okay, so they changed it. If you're not an actor, what would you career-wise? I was doing construction. I was a foreman. Like, I'm actually really good with my hands at different things. Like, welding is one of my favorite things to do because it's just so damn easy, and it pays, you know, $30 to $40 an hour, and I just sit there and basically do art. So it's like a really easy job. Do you have Instagram or like Twitter, Kino? Because I'll pay you for a day or two to come help me. Do you even live in LA? And do you Twitch? I mean, I could probably look after this and figure it out. That's a lot. I do not. I live in Sydney. You live in Australia? Oh boy. That's, I think they're 13 hours ahead. No, less than that. They're 11 hours ahead, I think. But South Africa is 9. But yeah, if you have Twitch, I mean, not Twitch, if you have Instagram, let me know. Comment on something, and I will go follow you back. How far away? All right, we got 500 more to go. It would be great because I could just do 5 of the other ones, but no one can help me. 6:30 on Monday. I am basically going to be going to the gym tomorrow and working on my meal prep boxes. So I'm going to start using my old Tupperware and actually give a shit about fitness. So I'm tempted to do is take some time off from work and just work on my fitness. Because when you work out and do adult, it really wears on your legs, like your wood. It's a lot more difficult than people think it is. And like, if you roid, it's like even worse. Which I have no idea why so many guys in porn try to roid out. And I'm like, no one gives a shit, dude. Just lose weight. You could be skinny but shredded and people will love you. Sorry, Ma. Like a little baby moth. What I like is it gives you like 4 minutes to kill these things, but you have to like hurt it every 15 seconds, otherwise it doesn't give you shit. Oh, another hamster wheel. Woo. I think they're about like 200,000 gold. I'm gonna go to US and work for Mr. Chad White, even for the discounted price. I have odd-end jobs that I want to hire people for. It's not like I need them to go shoot porn or like film porn. It's like I need them to upload, or like because I manage girls' OnlyFans, I need people that just want to upload videos and like schedule shit. Alright, Kino, tell me about yourself. How did you and Chechik get started? Because she's probably one of, if not the top performer, which I love working with. She's just so damn easy, and she's a sweetheart. She cares about her body, her health, whereas so many others don't even brush their teeth or like douche their vagina. I'm like, fucking girl with like the worst breath comes over. I'm like, oh. It was cold. It was a cold and rainy night. All right. So it was a cold and rainy night, and you needed to polish your knob. Chechik filled that spot, and then you went to her Twitter because you wanted to say thank you for helping you through a long, terrible night. It was cold, dark, it was rainy, but she got you through it. And she's like, I need help, and you're like, I'll help you. I don't care what's the work as long as it doesn't involve counting numbers. There's not a lot of number counting jobs out there anymore. Everything's kind of like based off of computer work. Everything I do is on the computer. I basically made my entire life computers, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because that means I'm stuck at home, I sit in a chair, and I'm not like going out and making friends with people, because I'm really terrible at making friends with people. I don't know what to say to people. Like, when I'm in public, I have the worst like social anxiety you could ever imagine. I sit there quiet. Like, if we go to a party and I fucking don't know anybody, I don't want to talk unless I can find a subject that they're talking about where I'm just in the same vicinity as them. Because there's other times I've been to parties where like I'll walk up to people like, hey, how's it going? Like, introduce myself, and they'll be like, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, Chad. And they're like, get lost. And I'm like, okay. And I'll do that to like 10 different groups, and I'm like, okay, this is fucking weird and stupid, and then I leave. Like, also bars, I'm not good at talking to people at bars unless I'm drunk and there's a pool table. Otherwise, I just don't give a shit. You're the same way. Well, you see, my problem is I'm on the spectrum of autism, and it doesn't really help me that I don't like people because they're very inefficient. Like, when somebody does something that I'm like, I'll try to give them advice on, and they don't want to listen to it, I'm like, why the fuck did I even bother? Aha! I found your account, Captain Kino. Let's add friends. I just offered a lot of advice, which got her on the right track. User actions, view info, follow. Is there a way to send a message? Whisper. Listen. So, do you know a lot about computers? And by giving her advice, you just basically knew what to do? Because I'm always curious how people get like these moderator jobs, like Discord. I set up a Discord for my job, and then I kind of used it for like this phone game that I played. I was #1 in the world for 3 years at this damn fucking game. I think there was like somewhere around like 800,000 players. No one gave a shit about this fucking game. Ugh, every time I open that door downstairs. So I found out I think I have a allergy to a specific type of mold, because every time it rains, I get like super ass congested. So what's your day job, Kino? New dashboard. Everyone's got a story to tell. I need stories, or I need questions. Oh shit, it's 12:30. I didn't even know. Alright, where you at? Packmaster, where'd you go? I wonder if I can sell these teeth, or if they're even useful for anything. What do you want, bird? Kind of like that, stuck in the same cage. They kind of have to be friends. Oh fuck. I have 350 to do. Almost there. Business consultant for businesses that use our website. The skills translate quite well with Twitch. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I actually ran an IT company for 3 years when I lived in this meth house, because the owners of the meth house owned a company and were not meth heads until I think 3 or 4 months into me moving there, and they like just were partying like fucking crazy because they had like just like landed at like this major job, and then it was basically like supposed to be an ongoing IT work, but they didn't keep up with it, and they thought they were just going to make a crap ton of money, and they didn't save it. So I had to pay all their bills, go like manage all of their employees. I think they had somewhere like 15 or 16 employees. And because no one was there, I was like letting them know, you got to keep working. It's just because, you know, they're fucked doesn't mean shit. I was like, I live there. So I was going to school full time. I think I was taking 28 units, and I was managing the business for them. So I had to like really learn servers. But man, that was 10 years ago. Yeah. It was like right when I first got into porn. Simply because I wanted to try porn while I was in school, that it was making me enough money that I could quit. And I was like, you know, I should just do this full time for a little bit so I can move out. Because I had no money. I was like, I just got sued. I lost all my money. And then I had to live in this house, like go back to school. I tried becoming a cop. I tried becoming a firefighter. And I did EMT work. I didn't like any of it. I didn't like fucking none of it. It really wasn't that fun. I got, I think it was 8 associate degrees. We're so close to finishing. Hello, Leon. What up? Do you play Hypixel at all? Tell me you play Hypixel. Say yes, Chad. I play Hypixel, and I have Catacombs level 50. I want to hear it. Tell me. Tell me, Leon. Get my dick hard right now. Do it. Every time you fucking use it. That story started off wild. So, how I got... So, I think there were... I'm pretty sure there was exactly 32 at the day that I kicked everyone out. So, I went and got eviction notices. Hey! Hey! Enough. So, I got... You don't have Minecraft? That's alright. If you did, I would teach you how to play. So they started letting like homeless kids move into their place. And then those homeless kids had friends that were also homeless, that were also meth heads. And as long as they brought meth here and there, they were allowed to stay. And so I learned all about like the California eviction process and how absolute shit it is. And how being a homeowner is probably one of the worst things to do if you have like squatters, because they had squatters' rights. Now, the worst thing about squatters' rights is they stay there until you evict them. The problem is they can keep inviting guests over, and you're not allowed to kick a guest out for 90 days. Then after 90 days, they have squatters' rights. Then you have to go through the whole eviction process. And so after you evict one, after 30 days, that person can then come back if another person invites them. And so I would slowly be pushing people out over and over and over. And then all of a sudden, I got these idiots to move out, and they just invited each other back. And the cops were like, yeah, there's nothing we can fucking do. We would have like random drug raids on the house every fucking week. Like some person would like be caught, you know, selling fucking heroin or like meth to like some underage kid. And there was a bunch of underage kids that were living there that were all fucked up. So actually, the day that I got them all out, I got the homeowners to leave. I said, you guys need to leave for 2 weeks because I'm changing everything. I was like, because I stopped paying rent, I think, for like the last 4 or 5 months that I was living there. I was like, I'm not paying you guys fucking rent when you have 30 other people that are not paying rent. And I'm doing the fucking job for you at your own company that you don't even want to handle. And they'd just be completely fucked up going to work, and like I would just go with them, trying to like handle that bullshit with them. Yeah, IT work was fun. Especially learning how to break into server rooms. That was also interesting. So security codes for so many different gigantic, like multi-million-dollar businesses, and having to go into their server rooms when they're like, yeah, we got locked out, our thing got stuck. And then I found out how to do all sorts of inappropriate type of stuff, which actually benefited me doing that job, because once they would get locked out, I would have to figure out a way to either pick the lock and then call in a locksmith every time for like a server room. I just watched what they did every time that we did it, and I started learning. Now, in learning each of these different skills, I feel like your IT experience wouldn't be the industry standard. No, I don't think so. A lot of the IT guys that are in this business, they just know how to upload shit. And like for certain websites, because so many people want to create, oh, I'm going to create my own OnlyFans. For like years, people were creating things, and I was like, you're missing so many different details about like customer service. Your Zendesk sucks. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing in your Zendesk. You don't, like, you're having a lot of stuff that's like not connecting there. Like my girl does IT. She works for Cam Soda in the IT department and compliance. Now, compliance is a completely different scenario compared to IT. IT is like where you're doing the technical side, and then compliance is where you're having to deal with either customers or the actual talent that are there. My issue with the industry is they don't understand basic symmetry of website design. They don't understand compliance issues. They don't understand legality of laws in different situations. They don't promote themselves in, you know, different forms. Like they'll post like a Twitter thing, but they'll like post like only the popular chick, and I'm like, no one gives a crap about. She's already popular. Post the other people that will eventually go there. There's hundreds of other people there. Why don't you just have your entire Twitter just constantly posting hundreds of posts? You know, until you build up a huge following, then only post, you know, different things. Like OnlyFans sucks. It really does. I think that their system is probably one of the worst ever made. And I manage it for girls. I think we manage somewhere like 50 different girls, and just doing the, you know, the DMs, scheduling their posts. I worked with their IT department to try and get all this stuff resolved, and they wouldn't do it. Whereas another person who doesn't have anything is a better IT person, Foxy, which is my friend Shameless. His website design is a lot better, but his server knowledge, like, he called me to help with things that we would want done. He asked other male and female performers things that they would like. OnlyFans basically stole all my content, lied to me about my referrals. Like I got a bunch of girls signed up, and then, you know, there's another male talent I tried doing business with in this business, which I don't like. Also, is everyone's a backstabbing piece of shit in this business. Like they only care about money and popularity. They do not care about friendships or having long lasting anything. Like there's a guy I know that he can't buy a house anymore because he got foreclosed on from like a bunch of different houses that he bought, and then he would ask his friends to borrow money because he doesn't, you know, understand money. They don't understand business. They don't do their taxes. Like I think last year I got 10 or 12 different 1099s from the year before, and I'm like, so all of a sudden COVID gave you the initiative to do your you know, your taxes that are back 2 to 3 years. It's like I pay income tax. You know, I do my taxes accordingly. Just getting the 1099, you know, helps show what I'm supposed to get and the exact amounts. But I have an accountant. I had to start my own accounting company, which is something that, you know, a lot of industry people don't do. I started my own accounting company. I started my own content uploading company. I started my own content storage company. No one gave a shit. They're like, oh, well, you're not so and so. And I'm like, he's an idiot. He hires 10 people to do the job, and then he says that he does it too. And I'm like, he has no idea what he's talking about. I'm trying not to name names. I can't tell. I ate like crap today. I made like this really nice gnocchi stuff. So it's kind of like a potato pasta. But I added kidney beans to it, and it kind of made it like all mushy and weird. Yeah, I went from full-time student, EMT, to meth house, to porn to get out of the meth house, and this is my job now. This is my life. Hey, Chad, can you bend over a little more? I can't really see your butthole. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I can see your butthole a little better. Thanks, man. Like, woo, thanks. Yeah, exactly what I want to do. Can you, like, spread a little more? Like, no. I feel so degraded. My intelligence is reduced to, shut up. You're just a dick for hire. A wholesome Minecraft streamer, right? I want to get to where I'm fucking annihilating people, you know, shooting games, because that was my bread and butter. I was really good. I think I was like, when Counter-Strike first came out, I would play for like 16, 17-hour binges, which actually, my friends and I, there was like school break, and there was this place called Fire Zone down in San Marcos, down in San Diego. How many CPS? I don't know what you mean by CPS. Talk. Maybe I'm not under, maybe I should know. Are you talking about Minecraft? Talk to me. PG wholesome, I know, right? George, do you play Minecraft? Tell me you do, and tell me you play Hypixel. Tell me. I want you to carry me for like 2 or 3 hours. I'll stay awake all night. But yeah, anyways. So for Counter-Strike, I pulled a 7-day binge with me and my friends. Because this place opened up and they said for $200, oh, clicks per second for this bow. I mean, I could do like decent, but it doesn't translate because the server's not loading fast enough. Like, I could endlessly fire bows. But my attack speed, 4%. It's not that good, actually, come to think of it. There's another item I have that gives me like plus 25% attack speed. Oh, with sword? My attack speed with the sword, still 4%. Unless I can see it differently. I don't know if it will tell me the exact clicks per second. I don't know. Is there a way to check it? If there's a way to check it, I'll do it. I'm so close. I've got 8 more to do. No. 7 more to do. Yeah, I don't know how to look at the clicks per second. This is Hypixel. I don't know if it'll show you. Because I don't have a mod that tells me. I haven't downloaded any mods because I just kind of was just playing for fun, like on my laptop when I was getting out in Vegas for 2 weeks. And then I had to sit on my ass. They were like, hey, so the girl canceled. She's got COVID. So we'll find her another girl for the week. And I was like, bro, you're going to keep me out here on a maybe? I was like, I can go home and work tomorrow. I was like, I can probably go home tonight and find work. Whew, I really gotta pee. PG wholesome. I don't want to be PG wholesome. So actually, Restream will let you add adult sites for $10 a month per site. So what you can do is, like, let's say you want to be on Stream8 and you wanted to be on Cam Soda and all those other ones. You can stream all from Restream and set it up on your Elgato to go between the two. So you can have a normal streaming set, and then you can click whatever profile section you want on your OBS. And so you can just, depending on which restream you actually want to throw in there, you just copy and paste it, and then it'll restream all the actual other sites for you. Which that's actually what I want to do next. 6 more. And then I could stop this stupid quest. And then we'll see if I can actually survive the next spend tier. If it gives me like a decent, you know, crit and everything. Yeah, then there's that one time you forget that it wasn't set and you're jacking off while on Twitch. Well, I would make sure. But it's actually pretty easy on how you can set it up. So on the Elgato Stream Deck, you just like create your own section on there. When you collect that that mod, it'll only go to that specific OBS. So you can open up different OBSs. And then if you wanted to stream on multiple computers, which is something that I am tempted to do, I was going to create a whole separate Restream account. No joke, I'm 90%. That's what one girl on Twitch did. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of girls done stupid shit like that. She didn't have mods, unfortunately. She didn't have Cat and Kino to help her. Do you build like your away stuff and everything? Like, do you have a bunch of like things set up for like when she's gonna go away? You have a little mod that says like "be right back." Like, I'll show you what it looks like. Well, let me just finish this one and start the next one. So what I can do is I can jump between the two, like this. And so you can select different mods that go in between. Starts and went off cam when she realized she was on Twitch instead of one of those sites that you had mentioned. Terrible. Poor girl. I wonder if she got her like Twitch account banned. So my first Twitch account actually got banned. So I had one before Manuel Ferrara, and like I was having girls play games with me, but I only had it on my Xbox. So I had everything set up, and I had girls playing on there. 3-day ban, that's fucking nothing. I had my account banned because of boobs. So like Manuel Ferrara, Twitch had changed their terms of service, I think, like every other week, just because of what Manuel was doing. Because he was having girls interview. And he started like blowing up because each of the girls would promote it. And so he would hire a girl, he would have them hop on Twitch, and he would ask them different questions on how to do it. Well, I had one girl do a nip slip, and I lost my account. Banned it, they wouldn't let it go back. So I created this Twitch account, and then I kind of like let it flounder because I just was so like disheartened because I had lost my original Twitch account, which had like a couple thousand followers. I think I had the thing set where I was following everyone, if like it follows back everyone that follows me. I think I might have that now, but I don't know. I don't really think it does like harm anything unless you just don't want the notification every time someone else goes live. But I don't really give a shit. I don't go on there. I don't watch other people's stuff. Alrighty, I gotta pee, so I will be right back. I'll be back in like 30 seconds, because I really gotta pee. Holy but Jesus. Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss? Oh. It's also probably why it's peaking. Need some gum. It's right next to the other speaker. Whew. 4 more. Should be about 10 minutes. Which I'm actually surprised. No one ever does spend quests. I've only seen like maybe 2 or 3 other people every time I've ever done them actually come over here and do them. Because everyone wants to get to the Mastiff armor, but I never see anyone go here. I'm like, how come nobody does them? I'm like, maybe this is like something that people did a long time ago. Once they got the Mastiff armor, they just kind of like, fuck it. Or maybe they just soloed it so much that they, once they got the Mastiff armor. Hey, what are you doing? My dog really wants to kill the birds. She thinks that they're toys. I actually had a dove fly into my house yesterday. I'm like sitting here and all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck? Because of the door being open. I got pictures of it. I should actually post about it. Alright, 3 more. What is it? Lou. What is it? What is it, Lou? When I do the spider one, I can get like 30 kills, like a 30 kill combo super quick. What I do is I sit on top of this little this barrier, and it like almost immediately starts fucking annihilating. Because I just shoot these arrows off of the edge, and those are like 1-hit kills. Whereas the new spider den, those have like 9,000 health, and I can't do that. I gotta use my my Wise armor set. That's the only one that's got like decent mana, which I'm actually using that right now. What I should do is just use a different one, because then I can walk around more. But it has all the crit chance and all that. Let's see, that one. So what I do is when I walk on water, it turns to ice. I wonder if I can get him to go in there and then trap his ass. Alright, 2 more. Let's do this. We're so close. Two more. Huh. They're respawning slower and slower. It's okay though. It's not like I've got anything better to do with my life than to kill fucking Svens until I can get this goddamn Mastiff armor. Son of a bitch. Be nice if I could just sit under the tree. I should just try and figure out like a stronger bow. Or like an upgrade that I can add onto the bow. Come here, you filthy animal. The one is like the anti-knockback. I think there's a pet that gives you like anti-knockback. Alright, one more. One more. Holy bejeez balls. Oh, I'm gonna lose the combo. No! I got it. Oh, I lost the combo. Doesn't matter, I got some good gold from there. Come on! Jamal. Jamal. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I like a grindy game. I think it's more along the lines of I like progression, whereas some games, you know, just they're high intensity, but there's no progression to it. And they like the progression, be like you unlock some sort of skin, or you unlock maybe like a different type of gun, or like some other, you know, feature like that. But it doesn't give you anything of real sustenance. What's up, bro? Whoop whoop. That ran out. Boss, try Mobile Legends. What is Mobile Legends? Describe it. Is it a progression game? Is it like a first-person shooter? Is it like you build a base? What do you do? Ooh, let's claim it. Okay. Red Claw Ring, Edible Mace, Weird Tuba, and Red Claw Artifact. Oh, that would have been cool if I got it. Alright, let's look at these recipes. Chest of Growth. So I need a gold tooth and enchanted gold. Ooh, that's a lot of dark wood. Do I even qualify for that yet? Oh, it's a forgery. Ah! Well, it's a multiplayer online battle arena. Game designed for mobile. I like MOBA games. I'm just now trying to stay away from my phone. Because I did play another game called Era of Celestials, and I was #1 for like a really, really long time. And I kind of got like bored of it in the sense of it just wasn't giving me any way to stream it. And then I found a way to stream it, but then no one gave a shit about the game anymore. So I suppose that I could try a different game, but I don't want any more phone games, if that makes sense. Because I want something different. I can tell when the bird is eating food, because the other one... Hey! Going friggin' apeshit. He's like, stay away from my food! Thinks like it's gonna run out. Two opposing teams fight to reach and destroy the enemy's base while defending their own base for control of a path connects the base. Okay, I know what kind of game that is. It's almost like tower defense kind of game. Or it would be like a StarCraft kind of game. So which one do you think it is? More of like a StarCraft kind of game? It's streamable? 17 more snow block. Pretty sure Enchanted Dark Oak, that much Enchanted Dark Oak, is going to run me a pretty fucking penny. I might as well just set up my minions, take down all these cobble minions, because I'm still trying to get all my super compactors. And put them all in the forest down below. That forest right there. And then I should just go fuck it. Go take my my jungle axe. So I got a tree capitator, but I was going to turn into the super tree capitator. I have a spare account you can use if you like. Oh, you mean to try it out? Or just use the spare account as my own account? You tell me. Little bird is so funny. So mad at everything. Okay, let's pull combat sec out. Again, more fucking ender eyes. Where are they coming from? Unless the Svens give me ender eyes. I didn't know that. And then how did I get a magma? Do you like play Sky Wars or Bed Wars? So I do play Sky Wars and I do play Bed Wars. I'm just playing this one for a while. Because my whole goal is just to try and build this one up a little bit more. I know it's a lot of people are like, oh, more competitive. And I probably will. I'm just enjoying this one right now. So like once I set up a bunch of minions and I do some shit, I either A, work, B, do something else, or C, go play some Bed Wars. So if I play Bed Wars, though, I play it with, throw it on the floor. Give me the blue ice, you dick. Who's he got a bozo mask? Okay, let's see how much stack of Dark Oak. 32,000. Okay. We're going to do some investigative work. So now that we've got this Mastiff, which is just crazy awesome for health, but absolute shit for defense. This is kind of weird, because there was something that, like, makes it so that it's a really good armor, but it helps your, your defense. Travel scroll, oh, that's a lot of... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already have the crown. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 stacks of it. $19 times 32. Yeah, we'll just do 33. 627,000. See how much I have first in my inventory. because I'm going to have to go get that. I have nothing in my inventory. Unless it's there. Nope. No, it's all spruce. Huh. Okay. Oh, fall down the hole. You know what? Why not? Let's just buy a couple stacks of these. No. Actually, which one allows me to... Wood? No, I already have that one. I think the spruce is the one that has the portal. Mystery wolf pets. Oh, that's a lot of enchanted spruce. Portal of birch. That's a travel scroll. Oh, that's a lot of birch. Alright, let's try this first. Ugh. Let's have a gander. Okay, we're gonna need fast though. Is there a foraging ornament? What I need is like the enchanted tree capitator. Alright, let's just go up to Dark Oak. I think this is spruce. Got this spruce. See, the one that he's got takes like 40. Dick. Stealing it all. Go away! Let me know if you want. Yeah. Let me know, I can check it out. I gotta figure out how to make it streamable. You know what I should do? I should just go do the obsidian, because I know there's a bunch of stuff I can do right now to get obsidian. I should just make a bunch of obsidian minions, so that way it will take me like 2 or 3 days and I've maxed everything out. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Not gonna do that. It's always fucking mad. Like, get the fuck out my seed! Which ones don't have? Yeah. Pull all these cobble minions out. Ooh, probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, whatever. These guys take forever you do anything forever. So he's level 8, 128. Okay, let's see, what am I missing here? Unknown upgrade, reforge anvil. That's the one. So it's 8 stacks of 64. Whew. That is a lot. What I should do is go mine the bitch. Hey, come. There's some. Now I wonder how long it's going to take. 1,002. 2 seconds. Ooh. You know what? I wonder if I bring a water bucket and put it there. I just go in here. No, that's going to take forever. So I think my mining fortune is guaranteed triple drops. Now I'm going to do a bunch of boring shit that no one's going to want to watch. You like not go mine obsidian, Chad? Like, the fuck, bro? I think this is the only place to mine obsidian. Maybe the end might have some. Let's go check there. Oh, you know what? I know where obsidian is. No, not the spider's den. I meant to click on the direct. Grab it. There. Oh, I leveled that up. Ooh, look at all that obsidian right there on the floor. Alright, let's see my pickaxe ability. That doesn't help. Now, can I go buy some? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure obsidian is kind of expensive. And I'm doing a little test. Boring. What are you doing, Sean? Oh. Just mining the most annoying block in the game, obsidian, which is used for a few things, but only enchanted obsidian is worth anything. Alright, let's see how much I got. Oh, that actually gave me a lot. So 3 minutes was 5. By the time I get back, the other obsidian minion will be a little bit higher. And I'll use his to make the next step. So the whole goal of each of these is to max each minion out. Because then you can get more minions. More minions is basically auto money. So if you can have all 30 minions, woo! But that's really hard to do. At best, you're probably going to get like 27, 28 before you gotta like really end game the shit out of it. And so I've been mining cobblestone now for almost a month. Like, not me personally mining it, but my minions. Because I'm trying to get something that's called super compactors. And they take forever to get. Because for each one, you need 8 stacks of it. And then you need a redstone stack. Which you would think wouldn't be that hard, but I'm basically trying to get 27 of them. So 27 times 24 times 8. And that's what I'm basically trying to do. And so each one counts for either an amount of time that you're mining, or it counts for how long the minion is mining. But then you also got to build up each minion level so that way you can unlock the next. So each minion requires that specific mineral to boost it, or, you know, wood or whatever the item is that they produce. They need more of that, and then it becomes exponentially more difficult to get each one up a higher level. So your best bet is to get each one to level 6 and then not do any more except for like one of them. Only level 1 until you get to like level 11 or level 12, and then stop mining that one and move on to the next. But if that has a special ability in there, like you need a crap ton of it, and then you need a bunch of that for the next one. So I figured that like cobblestone would probably be my best option first, because the super compactors, if I leave for like 3 or 4 days, it'll just keep earning me money. Valorant's actually really fucking fun. I just can't stream it because my computer makes it choppy as shit, and then the game gets super choppy. But I've been getting a lot of first places, so like my KDA ratios are getting pretty good. Really like it. Love Valorant. What I like is their practice mode, which mainly I wanted to sit my ass on for like a day or two. Like on the death matches, I wasn't going to stop doing death matches until I have 5 first places in a row, which is really goddamn hard. And then I tried like each of the different things. I like ranked, practice, deathmatch, and then unranked. Unranked is kind of chaos because no one gives a shit. No one's really playing for fun. So some people rush, some people won't. They'll waste all their ults, whereas the higher up in your rank you go, the harder it gets. And so I started a second account after I got silver on my first one. I was like, okay, this one will be my dummy account, so that way my ratios aren't like super screwed up. So I think I'm at like bronze 3 right now, and I'm like almost to silver on the second account, which is fun. Which, by the way, I'm only going to stop when my hand is tired of doing the same repetitive motion. And I'm just going to buy the rest of these fucking things. My whole goal is to not spend all my cash because I just got it. When you mess around with your settings for stream, sometimes the bit rates. Yeah, and that's what I tried. I tried streaming directly to Twitch instead of through Restream. I noticed that my RAM is the issue and my GPU is the issue. So the CPU is okay, and I checked each of the different rates on it. The new computer I bought for my employees handles it flawlessly, and I can stream from it flawlessly. So once I upgrade my computer in like a week to 2 weeks, depending on when all the parts get here, then I will definitely be streaming that every day. My goal is to try and stream like at least an hour every day. But see, Minecraft is such an easy thing on the computer. I can have stuff downloading, I can have stuff uploading, and it doesn't affect the stream or the gameplay. So you got to fix on the... Yes, I definitely have a fix on the way. Now, the fix to me is more like an upgrade to life. I'm going to be spending around $7 grand on the computer to try and make it as good as I possibly can get for that specific CPU. But the problem that I've been waiting on is GPUs. I was looking for the 3090s because they're just amazing. But the problem that I'm finding is it doesn't fit in with the 5950X for the Ryzens. Like I'm an AMD guy, but I'm going to be going with Intel next. Simply because I like the motherboard. It offers like 6 different slots for the PCI slot, whereas the other one only offers 4. And then when you put in the GPU, it takes up 2, and so you only have 2 left over. And I'm like, one's a half, one's an express, and the other one's like a full size, 64 pin. And I was like, fuck. Or I mean, a 32 pin. So yes, I'm going to be working on it. Something to do. Yes, very much so. I love AMD, but the problem is every motherboard that goes with it is a fucking small gaming motherboard that's not like a work computer. I need to have the compatibility for a work computer and have a lot of abilities to upgrade. I don't give a shit what my computer looks like. I'm going to hide it behind the fucking, monitor anyways, or I'm going to put it on the floor. I'm going to put it someplace out of the way. I don't give a shit what it looks like. I don't care if it's a closed gate. People are like, whoa, what about the RGB? And I'm like, does that improve your gameplay? Does that improve your workload? Do you get more subs? Your Twitch is doing so much better now that you have an open display case on your computer. Yeah, you downsized all of your shit, but people would be like, whoa, your computer looks so cool, man. It's so cool looking. Like it's, oh, wow, it's so cool. I don't know. People's opinions of things are so funny. Like, I hands down would have done that, but the 3090, when you try and put it in with the 5950, it barely fits in there, and it causes the issue of taking up all the other space on the motherboard. And then you have terrible airflow. Because the motherboards are fucking like half-size motherboards. I know, right? Alright, let me see where I'm at. 450. Just for the hell of it. This guy, the last time I was playing, was using a stomp, which makes no sense because there's an ender pet behind him. Or an ender mite. Which actually I'm trying to get my own Endermite pet. Okay, let's go back to my island. Let's take a look-see. Ooh, it took you a whole lot of time for nothing. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Why did I click that? Tony, do you play Minecraft? I can't do any more spirit stones. Ah, crap. The guy just threw out a bunch of items. Oh my god. See, in that lag, I hate it. I just lost a bunch of potential items. Because the game wants to be fucking annoying. Some guy would throw out a whole shit ton of items right there. Sometimes they're really good. I saw 2 axes and a stomp. So, that's a little annoying. That's another reason why I absolutely have to upgrade my computer. Because I am so fucking annoyed by stupid shit. Okay. I wouldn't really say it's like a modded server. It's kind of its own server. No. No cobblestone in here. No. Go away. So it's its own server, right? So Hypixel has its own server that it basically runs everything out of. Okay. Where's the green guy? There you are. So yeah, I guess it is. Hamster wheel. I got you, buddy. Don't you worry. We're going to take care of all these horrible, horrible cobblestone. If you want to play it, I will totally play with you. Because I'm planning on playing a lot more of this. There is a lot going on. So you got minions, you got different like quests that you have to do. It's very much a grinding kind of like server. It's not for the faint of heart, love. It's a bit more difficult than your average Joe here. Right now, I'm into Dead by Daylight and Valorant. This week, Outriders comes out. What is Outriders? Sounds like a Western game. Outriders like Destiny and Gears of War had a baby. Huh. So you're fighting alien hordes, but it's a first-person shooter. I'm tempted to just like completely go down the whole first-person shooter route. Like Valorant turned out to be very nice, and it was definitely what I needed in order to get back into it. All these like green hat guys, they're the ones I'm pulling out. Lots of gear upgrades and stuff like that. So is it like tier based where you have to like slowly gain levels and rank and then you can gain stuff? Alright, let's see. We're gonna pull one more. Tempted to get rid of that fucking Flint guy. He's so dumb. I think they all have super compactors now. Alright, well, you're the next best thing, so that's where you're going. Let's see how many he even pulled. So weak. So weak. I love shooting games, so I might have to download that and play that. Right, I need one more guy. I accidentally upgraded him. So he should be 5. That one's the maxed out one. Ooh, green hat. You're out of here. So what I am trying to do is get more of these super compactors. So I'm going to leave a few more of these cobble guys, simply because they actually do shit for me. But I'm just going to max out the obsidian one because it's a pretty easy one. And then I got to max out the iron guy because I need a crap ton of iron. It releases Thursday. Ugh. Yes, cut your fingernails and wash your hands. What is this person saying? I wonder if I can just sell cobble minions or like have someone start with me and then I'll just give them all the damn minions. Because once I got like 2 or 3 maxed out minions, I don't give a shit about anything else. Okay. Where did I put that frag? I think I put it in there. What else do you stream? Until I get a new computer, this is probably it for a while. Simply because I keep getting too many skips, and it's really starting to like wear on my nerves to where I'm like, fucking. It gets laggy as shit. So until I get the new computer, I probably am just gonna be stuck on the same shit. Huh? They stack. Interesting. I got so many mithril crystals I didn't mean to. So yeah, I multi-stream. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch, which you're on right now. I think Facebook. It did let me do Instagram for a short while, and then it like fucking booted me after an hour of the stream. And then if you start doing it too much, like they get a little weird about it. So I might try Instagram again. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying all the different social media platforms and try and like hit them all at once, so that way I can have the maximum number of streams. Simply because I don't care about people tipping me, and that's the whole point of them, is to get tipped. So yeah, I downloaded this program like years ago because I was trying to stream on all the different platforms. Like, fuck, I'm on this one, and then like I would close one down, like, hey, I'm gonna go to the next one, and then I just got tired of that. So I was like, there's got to be a way that I can just conjoin them all together at once. And I found this company, and they actually work really nicely. So I can see all the other websites' comments here. So if it looks like I'm talking to myself, it's because I'm on another site also reading that one. So boom, 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 boom. You know, we're just gonna grab everything that I can. Don't want to go with that one. So something cool about this is you can take this and throw that in there, and you can come in here, and it will automatically convert them all for you. So that I don't have to do that. And so my goal is actually to upgrade this one, because you can actually have 12 different items that you can do. So I could do like half of those and then, you know, leave a few out. Or I can make 2 of them and then add them in there, so that way it does all of them. That'll cost me a pretty fucking penny though, but it will be worth it in the end. That's something I'm actually probably going to have to do. Alright, let's throw these in there, since I can't do shit with those, that, this, diamond, lapis, and snow. We'll get rid of those in there. Alright, so what I can do is try and figure out how much lapis I have. Now, we're just going to do it manually. I also need to make ice minions. That was the whole reason I went and mined all that fucking bullshit in the first place. All that ice. So you have ice, then you have packed ice. Wait. Huh. Perfect amount of titanium. We all do it. still don't have the catalyst. Boom, boom. Actually, I have enough for one more ice. You know what, I'll just throw all the stuff. No, I'm not going to do that. Because you make hyper catalyst with this. A chicken! I don't remember killing a chicken. Yeah, it is. It's fun, but it's definitely tiresome. I like it because it causes me to think. That's the whole point of it. Yeah, no, I don't really mind mining because it sometimes I can just zen out on it and I don't really care. I guess if I gave a shit about certain things, you know, maybe I might care about other certain things, but I enjoy the game, so I think that's all that really matters to me. What I like is learning these things, like collection. You have to get like a certain amount, right? In order for me to finish this, I just have to get 6,000 more gravel, right? But the flint doesn't get me the gravel. Flint gets me flint, right? Sand. I've already maxed it out, but I now need to max out the minion for it. So I have to go back, make a whole shit ton of them so that it can just max out one, or I can just go buy all the items for it and max that particular one out. But sometimes those materials cost an enormous amount that it would just take, like what would take you 3 or 4 days of work to get that kind of money to pay it off would just be you keeping all the money and making 3 to 4 days worth of minions and letting them just do all the work. And right now I don't have enough snow minions to earn that kind of money back. So it's a process. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. It's something that's different, and that's kind of what I'm going for. I want to break out of my day-to-day routine to go do something that I find enjoyable that isn't super stressful, right? Because there's a lot of other things that I could be doing that would stress me the fuck out, and I don't want to do those. Yeah, no, it's a fun game. There's a lot more to it than you actually think about until you actually get started with it. Then you're like, holy shit. Like this damn chest. If I were to show you each of these items, right, you're like, whoa, that's got to be like super cool. This is maybe like $500 worth of coins. Because these are all stuff that I got from today. Like I got all of this today. I went and fought a bunch of guys to get it. Because I was just trying to get my my catacombs level up. Yeah, no, catacombs is, so there's different versions of each thing. Catacombs, you go and you do dungeons. But everything scales. And that's something that I like, but it gives me challenge. So I don't have to overly exert myself to do certain things. All right, let's see how much. Buy a couple stacks. All right, let's take forever. Whoa! That does that sometimes, which I still don't understand why. And my game, like when I'm streaming sometimes, I die simply because the stupid Windows, I got hacked like a super long ass time ago, and it constantly keeps closing whatever screen down because Windows is no longer valid. And so when I get my next computer, I'm going to be upgrading that. But I didn't take a whole lot. 123 obsidian. Man, those guys are so slow. Only 11. So every 25 seconds. So he does 1 per minute. That is slow. All right, let's clear the other ones out that I have. Sometimes people just throw shit on the ground. I go and pick it up. It's easier that way. Like, I think I maxed out my diamond minion already. So yeah, diamond's done. I can upgrade the next diamond minion, but I don't really give a shit about diamonds because I have diamond spreading. And that's actually how I upgraded that guy. Diamond spreading. Okay, so we're going to throw all of these enchanted things in there. Still have an extra slot left over. We got fishing. Let's try and throw all these away. Can't, so we'll go to the next slot. We got wood. Throw all these bad boys in the wood. And there we go. And I learn something new in this game every day. Like, sometimes I'll be doing something that I'm like, for sure think is going to be helping me, and it for sure is not fucking helping me. Like, do I want to go spend 5 or 6 hours doing that? Or do I want to just let those minions get me to the next obsidian level? So I need 100,000 or 20,000 more for obsidian. But what I need is items from that. Like, let's say I go to... No. Like, I'm going to need iron for that, right? Huh. Where is the one? I was just looking at it. Okay, I already got the experience artifact. And I've already maxed that guy out. So, like, experience bottles. That is a lot of lapis. Now, I can just spend a lot of time doing that, set up, 25 minions to just do all that all fucking day, and, like, in a week, I can get my enchanting level through the fucking roof. That's something actually I'm going to have to do, but later. The emerald armor. It's the emerald blade that I want. Because it does damage for however many coins I carry in my purse. This blade becomes stronger as you carry more coins in your purse, so that's dangerous because then if you die, you lose half of that. Okay. The other one I need to do is upgrade my redstone, because I need to have the Titanic accessory bag. And like personal compactor, I'm going to need a crap ton of these redstone just to get them. So when I'm done with all these, I'm going to set up nothing but redstone till I finish that and get 2 compactors, and then I don't have to touch redstone again. So the whole goal is to eventually just have Lapis or Snow minions doing everything for you. Because once I've used up all the stuff and like created all the how to follow you on Facebook, you can just find me. It's Chad White. That's the name I have there. So like as I'm creating each of these different recipes, like if I come into the Slayer one, I want to create this, I'm going to need a crap ton of that, but gold tooth, right? So I'm going to need a crap ton of those and enchanted gold. So I know that enchanted gold, I'm going to need a lot of stuff. Travel scroll to the end. So a lot of travel stuff requires obsidian. These birds are fun. Tarantula leggings. Kill spiders to accumulate defense against them. Pierce bonus, next upgrade. So what I want to do is like create each of these different armor sets and these items, build like a whole like tunnel and put armor stands and put them all up there. But when I do certain Slayer quests and I get like really decent items, attacking items, not defense items, but attacking items, I can go back and just use these and max them all out, and then once they're done, give them to somebody else. Lana Rhodes. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. I love her. Like alchemy. If I want to have like a damage instantly deals blah blah, but that's pointless. Why would I want to throw that at somebody? Like I've already created the little thingy, and then these books, vampirism, 4. So I got to go back and create all these little things. Paper, I need sugar cane. So there's so many different intricate things, and try to memorize them all, right? So fishing rods deal 20% more damage to monsters. I don't care about that. That's kind of stupid. Sea creatures start with 20% reduced health. So I can add that to an item, and I can add all of these different little items that all go towards certain things. Knockback. So if like I have like a crazy knockback, I could hit them and they fly across the fucking map. Like knockback, I think 3 is the max that it goes up to. So if we look at here, I got aiming 4, chance 3, cubism, impaling, infinite quiver. So you got to add all of these things to these items to increase them. And that's the only way that you... Ooh, just had a power surge. Which is another thing I need. I need to get another battery pack like this and run the computers off of them, because then I can supply it and not have to worry about it. Farming, right? So like, if I want to do sheep minions, if I want to do anything that has to do with these collections, right? If I come back into mutton, I need to eventually get to this, but I haven't even gotten there yet. Then I need to get a sheep pet, but I don't have enough to do it. And then the eggs, I want to have the super enchanted eggs, so that way I have a higher tier pet. So that way I don't have to go give it to this girl that you got to pay her gold in order for her to upgrade shit, but it can take like 10, 20 days to upgrade the level when all I had to do was use a different egg. You know what I mean? And then you get more stuff that's intricate within it. Is this the one with the green shirt? Oh, you mean the green guy on top of his head? No, not yet. I'm going to wait till I do these ones, because I'm not there yet, right? I'd rather finish all the mining ones, then I move over to all the wood ones, then I'm going to do all the farming ones last. Because all the farming ones, they go quick. And then the very last one I'm going to do is the combat ones. So like, let's say I go to my skills. If I want to increase my health by a lot, I can do farming. your passion for Minecraft is great. It's not even that like I'm passionate about it. I like difficult things and things that require me to think. Like first person shooter games, fantastic. Like it's interesting to watch. This is more for me to do things. Like the one mobile game that I was like #1 in the world at for like 3 years, I it took me about 4 months to get to the first place, and it kind of sucked. So like foraging, you get strength. For every strength that like adds 1 damage, but then there's damage multiplier. So the higher your strength, the more multipliers you have. So the goal would be to like get it past these, right? And then you get fortune. So the more that you go and use your axe to go get shit, fortune, the higher you, for every 100 that you go, it's a multiplier. So if I get to 100, that means I get double. If I get to 200, that's 3. If I get to 300, that's 4. If I get to 400, that's 5 times. So like I think my mining right now is like, let's see, my mining. Where's my fortune? Mining fortune. So I have triple drops right now, and I'm 18% for quadruple drops. So I'm guaranteed triple drops. And like crit damage. Increase your bonus crit damage by equipping items and armor, stronger accessories into your inventory. Increases your base crit damage by exploring the world. Crit damage is the amount of extra damage you deal when you're landing a critical hit. So I'm only at 50% chance of a critical hit. Sent you a PM on Messenger of one of my Mobile Legends accounts. Cheers, boss man. Well, thank you. I used to get down with World of Warcraft, and that was years and years and years and years ago. So long ago. Like I played it when I think I stopped playing just before the Lich King, but I was really good at it. I was a badass. Yes, I was a bit of a badass. Alright, so we're going to keep going through these. So, like, I need these 2 crystals. So if I do nether wort, or nether quartz, that will be a quick one. Because all I got to do is just get 1 block, and then those 2. But those are expensive, right? So what it does is it adds strength and defense during the day, and then this one is at night. So no matter what, I go up 5, and then I have 2 that I can reforge into newer, stronger items. Obsidian, I want the reforge anvil, because then I can add more shit. You see how many fucking bullshit it is? So I don't have to go to the NPC anymore, I can just do it on my base at home. Like, I still haven't even done that. I know that there's a repelling candle somewhere. Travel scroll to the Blazing Fortress. Pretty sure that was a pretty easy one to get. Because I just had a glowstone minion with a bunch of shit. So these fast travel ones, I want to fill in all these question marks. Like I have the Blazing Fortress, but then that's for the Magma boss. So there's different spots that you can travel to, that you can fast travel to, that add to what you're doing. I already have the Spider Den one. I don't care about Critical Potion. Portal to the Spider's Den. So the portals are these. And I was thinking about building like a whole... Let me show you. I was thinking about building a giant mountain up there and having like a waterfall that came down, and so what I did was I actually stopped the waterfall by building that little thing there. So I built all of this, but I didn't know the game, so I was like, how tall can I build it, and how low can it go? So I figured out how low it can go by dropping these little eggs, and I took water at first before I could figure out the eggs, and so I built like a whole pumpkin farm so that way I can get my my farming levels up. So there's ways of doing things. And then there's farming events, there's mining events, there's combat events, there's so many different things. It's not that I'm passionate about Minecraft, continues to load information about. Yeah, I'll stop. So, like, I want to get this so I can just AFK for like 20, 30 minutes and get a shit ton of kills. I can get a crap ton of stuff if I go and use this. But then I need the blaze boots. So if I set up 2 blaze minions, I can get that super quick. And then I want to get this rod. And then ice bait for winter creatures, the Yeti. This one took me like fucking 10 minutes to do. Sand, hard glass, burning potion. Enchanted sand, desert biome stick. Something that I need to get is this and catalyst. But there's hyper catalyst. The other one is the mystery pet, which I'm saving up for right now, but I want to get the goddamn egg. So what I'm going to do is on the next minion I get, I'm going to set up a chicken minion and get a shit ton of fucking chicken eggs. And then I need to finish this one, but there's so many. Like, you go and mine mithril, and it takes forever. So I'm close to this stupid little pet, which helps you get a lot of shit. But everyone's like, why don't you have a golem yet? No, it's great. So everyone keeps crying to me in the game about not having that set up yet. Like, I don't have the magma bow. I bought one. Like, every 10 magma cubes killed gives the... So it's like 200 health. It's like, okay, so you got 275 health. Not that good. Lava talisman. I just bought it. Lava buckets. Just learning stuff. And like a blaze pet. I need to get all the pets. And like, I gotta get to the blaze armor. So you can buy shit if you don't have it. But if like catacombs, I can't use anything until I get to those. Like, here would be cool for a launch pad because then I can jump up things without actually having to fly and use shit. Ooh, I forgot about that. Like, gas is a decent way of getting shit, but I need to get the tarantula minions. Like, I went and bought this item because it's really good. And I bought it with, like, all that shit on it, too. And I've been using it since I got started the game. I think I spent, like, all my money in the beginning of the game. I sold one of my pets by accident. It was, like, a really good pet. Didn't know, and fucking did that. Explosive bow. Cause an explosion when dropping below, knocking all enemies around you. Enchanted firework. There's so much to do. I may be a month away from filling everything else out. Now that I've gotten so many minions. Ugh. Double jump. Like, I went and bought the Renon's bow because I was like, I don't have enough time for that shit. Bones regenerate every 30 seconds. I guess I could just fill a whole fucking inventory full of those and just chill. The more kills you get using this bow, the more powerful it becomes. Double shot. I think I actually got that skeleton pet. Nope, I don't. I might as well just make it now. Oh no. I need those super enchanted eggs. You know what? I'm just going to do that now. I'm going to take this cobble minion. Goodbye. Farming. Chicken minion. Alright, I need an enchanted egg. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Now the question is, no. You know what? Since I'm not going to be on my island that much, I don't really care if the chickens run around. That's like my maze I built for the combat pets. You know what? I'll put them right there. Do I have another higher chicken? I don't. See, it spawned an egg. Every time one happens, an egg pops out. And with enough enchanted eggs, I can get those super enchanted eggs. But if I'm on my island, that shit does not work. Actually, you know what? I'll pull those two out. I'll go back there. Nope. The beauty of high mana. You can be stupid. So if I'm on my island and there's no fence around it, those chickens will fucking wander. Alright, let's go see how much an enchanted raw chicken cost. Let's see if I can just max this guy out. See, the super enchanted egg is 230,000. So stack is 43. Let's just withdraw 150. Are you still watching, Tony? What do you do when you watch? Always been curious. Oh god, my eye is so itchy. Woo. Itchy eyeball. Alright, let's see how much enchanted chicken. Okay. Alright, so every 18 seconds you're going to do one. What time is it there? It is 2:30. 2:30 a.m. I think you're what, 14 hours ahead? I'm going to put that chicken there. Oh shit, that gives the fucking feather. I forgot about that. It's like 10 hours behind you. It's not that bad. Alright, to speed things up, because I need a fuck ton of obsidian, I'm going to go spend 10 minutes in the end. I wonder if this works or not. Nope. The only thing that's going to work is a glass sights. See how much faster it is. My pickaxe ability. This is about as fast as Mithril. Pretty bone stuff. Yeah, it is 10 hours behind you. No, think about it. I was like, wait a minute. I'm getting pretty tired. Might as well just call it a night and say fuck it. Let my minions do what they do. I might actually need to make another enchanted bucket. Do a day in the life of Boss Man Chad. This is what Boss Man does. He does grunt work mining fucking obsidian. Stupid, stupid obsidian. What's that? Poor birds look so fucking miserable. Oh, it is giving me 30 mining XP though. It's not bad. However, when I do all those mithril pets with or minions, that is the last one I'm probably going to do in that series because it is just so much. But I'm tempted to do it earlier simply because I want that golem pet. Because I think it increases your mining speed and your mining fortune by like 20 or 30, which is decent. Quadruple drops would be amazeballs, especially during like a ×2 event. And then during a mining event, during a ×2 event, woo! Get like 16 times the drops. That would be fucking amazeballs. And that refined mineral, oh god. I got 7 million gold from the refined mineral. I got 2 stacks of it. How many hours you still need? Months. If I actually played 12 hours a day every day, it would take me 1 month. And then I'd probably max about 90% of it out. But that last 10% would be about 6 more months of work. So to get like 80 to 90% done, that would be about a month. To get the last 10%, that would be about 6 months to a year. They summon a dragon right now. They might spawn a dragon right now. You get monetized here on YouTube? No, I don't want to monetize myself. Because if you monetize, you can't put your stuff other places. And I don't feel like I'm popular enough yet to really do it. Like, split it up. I was thinking that if I just, like, do it on each different platform, everyone gets their own option to keep talking to me. And then I can get more follows that way. And then when I do decide to monetize myself, then that would be pretty cool. But I'm tempted to like set up all the stuff that when I do stream, it'll constantly be posting it, you know, where the people can tip me and other things like that. But if you get to like a certain point, YouTube will automatically monetize your shit. I have the ability to ask for partnership, but I don't want to do it yet. I'm not here for the money. I'm here to talk to fans. That's all. Human interaction. I don't feel like guys are as popular as the girls. Like, if I started actually doing YouTube videos like other people do, then I'll probably blow up. The problem is, I don't really do that much kind of stuff. feel like maybe when I move from here, I'm gonna actually give a shit about it. But in the meantime, I don't want to film anything at this house. I have a psychotic neighbor that does not shut the fuck up. Slams doors, kicks things. The more that like I'm active in my house downstairs, she just goes crazy. Like if I walk to go take a piss, she'll fucking call the neighbor or the management and complain that I'm stomping. And I'm like, I walk really lightly. But see, she yells every day. It's not like a random occurrence, like I'm fucking up somehow. It's an everyday thing that her and a dude fight. Not like a random thing. Every day. For like 4 to 5 hours per day. I don't know how this dude does it. Like I would have lost my shit a long time ago. Like I dated a girl that was fucking nuts, who just always wanted to fight. Didn't want to listen to advice, didn't want any help, didn't give a shit about anyone else's opinion. I don't know. The girl needs some sort of like psych eval or something. She's just not right in the head. I think that she's not only missing a screw, but she's just a mean person in general. And nothing's going to change that. So I have triple drops. So every time that I sit here in mine, I get 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So I probably get about 180 per minute. No, I'm only 18% into triple drop, so I get double. So every minute I get about 120. The possibility of maybe 130 to 140 per minute. Kind of funny. These 6 blocks, it's almost perfect for my mining speed. Now, like, Heart of the Mountain's probably the most difficult thing for me to figure out. Like, I didn't know about Fletcher. The Golden Goblins, I didn't know about them. I was just always like, why are these fucking goblins running around? Then I found out once I killed one, that it gives me 200 mithril powder. And I was like, holy shit. Who else having YouTube channels? I only found Johnny Cindy here in this Lana Rose. Other people do them, but they don't really do anything that's like fun or interesting, and they don't really talk to their fans. Like Lana Rhodes is killing it because she had a YouTuber boyfriend, and then she was introduced to a lot of other YouTuber guys through him, and so she got even more popular by doing all of that. It's kind of funny. And now she's asking other girls to join her channels and to do other things like that. When I move from this shit-ass apartment, I will absolutely be doing daily videos of everything. Cooking, cleaning, fucking gaming, how I do my setups at home. What up, Roxy? I have no idea how many people are in YouTube right now. I know that there are 2 people left in my Twitch, but this is pretty boring to watch. So I don't blame them. So either way, it's when I do move, I will be setting up different lights, different cameras, hopefully having a lot more daylight in my house. This place isn't really camera aesthetic. It was meant for me just to move in for a short time, and then I stayed here for 4 fucking years. I was going to move last year because I've been trying to buy a house, but then the market goes up and down. Like COVID fucked everything. I want to like deck out my entire house with like really decent furniture, stuff that looks good on camera, stuff that I can film on. Because I was thinking of like doing solos in different parts of the house every day. Because my whole goal is to step away from shooting for companies and have my own company and just shoot for myself. Because the solos kill it. Kill it. I make so much money doing that. But see, people want me to like spread my asshole and like put stuff up my butt, and I was like, I'm not putting stuff up my butt. They were like, well, can you bend over and arch your back and like tell me how much you want me to fuck you? And I was like, no, that's not Chad. What did you come back to? First time to talk with chat with an actor, I'm sure I'll learn stuff sticking around this channel. You will learn a lot. If you ask, I will tell. I'm thinking about doing like a whole educational section on how to be in the industry and what to do. There's a bunch out there, but it's from a bunch of like ManyVids and like Pornhub people that just are doing well, not because they're actually doing it well, they're just doing well, if that makes sense. It's a party up in here. Missed it a little bit ago. It's crazy. I'm just boosting my mining XP right now. I'm actually getting pretty decent mining XP. 30 every second, plus 2 obsidian every second. So I'm getting what, 1800 XP per minute. I'm getting about 120 obsidian per minute. So it's doing well. And I'm going to stay doing this for a while. Is this the actual you? What's the difference between Chad and off camera? I mean, this feels like the actual me. I'm just talking. See, when I'm like talking to somebody in person, I'll definitely talk about a specific subject and I'll try and coach them through stuff because that's just kind of like who I am. Alright, let's see. Let's travel to my island and upgrade these guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really act that much different. Alright, let's just do them all sequentially. Okay. That guy's got nothing. He's got something. That is a lot of obsidian. So he's tier 3. So it's going to take a while to get to him. So 28 seconds versus 42. What does he get? 30 seconds. Like personality-wise, do you have to adjust in front of your fans and the camera? I mean, I just talk more. That's about it. Other than that, I don't really change much about myself. I don't really see like the need or the want, if that makes sense. I'm kind of a very relaxed kind of guy, whereas I always thought everyone wanted me to be something more and yell and fucking dance monkey dance. But no. Some of my fans are a little overboard, and I would say the only thing that I change different would be how much I invest energy into time wasters. Because some people can absolutely waste your fucking time, just an insane amount of wasting. And I have no idea why people want to do that. How many on average do you get approached by fans in public? So I used to get approached a lot. Now, huh. But it wasn't by like the typical person that you would think. It's like random occurrences by all sorts of people. There was no like specific type of fan that would come up to me. Like years ago I used to do motocross, and like I had a fan that knew me from motocross, and he had been following me since motocross. So when he found out that I did adult, he was like, "Oh my god, dude!" He's like, "You're a legend." I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." He was like, "No." He like ran to his like ATM machine, grabbed as much cash as he could, shoved it in my fucking pocket, and he's like, "I love you. Don't fucking change." Never heard or seen the guy again. Weirdest shit ever. I can't reach any chickens. I wonder how many eggs it takes to get an enchanted egg. And then I wonder how many enchanted eggs to get a super enchanted egg. How much money do I have left? 5 mil. So I spent around 3 mil today, and then I put around 7 extra million in there. Probably went bankrupt. The guy had on normal plain ass clothes, but his watch was $100,000 watch. I don't remember the name of the Rolex off the top of my head right now, but he had one of the most expensive Rolexes that you can get. That's like their generic brand that you can go to like any of their stores, and that like blue face will be in there. Okay, with that many gone, we're only going to be producing those. Now what I want to do real quick is check this. 44, 247. Not that much. I only care about those damn eggs. It's a lot of enchanted chicken. So the goal eventually is max all those minions out, and this is my gas chamber. What it does is it instantly suffocates them. So when I put all the minions in here, and what you do is you put all the minions on these particular blocks here, it'll suffocate the gas inside of there. What is the most expensive possession I have? I mean, other than my cars, I got a $15,000 rifle. It's my competition shooting rifle. I mean, I have 2 watches that are around $15,000 and $20,000, and then jewelry-wise, I had a robbery, so I lost all the jewelry. I don't care about jewelry anymore. They were all like gifts from like family, friends, so I didn't lose anything really, other than the potential of selling it, I guess, or having it. But I didn't like the look of the jewelry anyways. Like, it was like a diamond bracelet that was just ugly as shit, and I was like, oh, thanks, cool. It's really girly looking. I'm not that interested in it. Okay, let's try and plan this out. That golem pet. Let's just look at it real quick. Rune crafting. There's leak. Dragon armor. Speed. Reforged stones. Nope, there it is. Okay, let's see what he does. Base level 0. At level 100 for the Mithril Golem pet, gain 50 mining speed when mining Mithril. So legendary apparently does more. Okay. Mining islands, trivia. And it has a multiplier on mithril powder gain and increase on combat stats to players on mining islands, looking for those to fight monsters. That's actually ridiculously good. So I might do that next. Because the Dwarven mines take fucking an eternity to do. And then the Hyperion, I don't care about that. However, Ruin Crafting is something that I gotta do next. Which state are you living in anyways? I live in California. I live in Los Angeles. I feel like the most known places in the world is like California, Florida, New York, and Texas. They don't know and Vegas. They don't know the state, but they know Las Vegas. They know Hollywood, Los Angeles. They know Florida, the state, and they know New York, but it's either the city or the state. One of the two. All the times I keep minusing money to go buy shit. So refined. So what I did was I actually sold a shit ton of it. So there was a mining event that went on, and let's actually just go vote in the election room real quick. Earn 25% more Slayer XP. I mean, that would be good, but no one will ever do that. No one cares about Foxy. Ooh. What? Everyone voted that? 82% voted that? Well, no one cares about the Griffin pet then. Just watch the NBA game before I die after the Mavericks game or the Lakers game. Oh, you mean like in person? 406,000 votes. Gain 20% more often. Earn more Slayer XP. Starting Slayer quest is half price. Oh. It's actually not bad. No matter what anyone else votes, that is going to absolutely win. Okay, so for my accessory bag and my coin allowance, 17 days and 2 days. I still haven't bought a cookie yet. Everyone keeps telling me to buy a cookie, but I don't sit on this damn game enough to do it. The past 3 days it probably would have been worth it, but I have to go to the gym and work out. Slayers are... So they're all level 4. The next one is... I need the minion there. And then I need the Revenant minion. And then I think this one's crap, right? No, that's just all damage stuff. Want my minions to go faster, goddammit. Actually, let's look up, no. Combat. No. Doesn't have any star. So my Heart of the Mountain, I'm close to there. 25,000 more. So I'm about 2 weeks away from getting tier 5, which once I hit tier 5, everything changes. Because then I can unlock all these extra things. Like Mining Madness. That is so good. Then Peak of the Mountain. I think that just adds a crap ton of extra shit, like all over the place. But you no longer gain XP for certain things, which I need tokens of the mountain. So for some reason, some other people opened up like this one, that one, and this one, and I'm like, how would you be able to do that? Right? Like that's 3 more, but it only gives me 2 more. So what happens is I'm guessing at 150,000, I'll get 2 more tokens. But it only goes up to tier 5. But that then I think goes towards just mithril powder in general. The corona vaccine, you don't even want to know my stance on that. I think that getting that is probably one of the worst things that people can do. I don't trust this stupid vaccine crap. Not at all. $2 billion? What? 1 billion? People just trying to be on the fucking top? stupid. I'm with you, boss man. Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't like it. Alright, let's see. Don't care about the mithril right now. Okay. I think that one's already he's maxed out. This guy needs 30 blocks. Which I think I have that. So the whole goal of snowmen is just XP and money. Because they don't really offer offer you shit. No. Alright, the next one just gives him space, so I don't really care about that. So when I log on tomorrow, I should be able to just upgrade him to his max tier. This fucking bird. So angry. Like, get the fuck out of my food! What else can I do? Alrighty guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I got shit to do. Oh. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get, apparently. Is there any girl in the industry that you haven't had a chance to work with yet? I would say yes, but the ones that I did want to shoot with no-listed me before I even got to meet them. So, see how much a jerry gun is. Jerry pet. Let's do lowest price. Jerry candy for 20 minutes. $100,000 for a Jerry pet. Might as well. Because I can always sell it later. What I do is I try and find like the cheapest items, and then I go from there. See, like, that's a basic Jerry. It's a blue Jerry. Common. Jerry 3D glasses. I can add 3D glasses to them. Huh, I should have just bought the other one for $1 million. See, he's epic. What I want is the damn Jerry gun. Like skins, Jerry skin, what is that? Pretty sure it does all the same. The cheapest Jerry gun is $5 million. That's not worth $70 million. There's a Jerry Ruin and an all for one. See if I do something like that. Fucking annihilate. It's heroic 80. That's 100 heroic. Like that one's worth it. That one's a little pricey. Every time I pick those up, they immediately disappear. Jerry in the pet menu. 100% chance to receive a normal amount of drops. Alright, I'm going to show you my mining spot real quick. I'm just going to level him up to like level 20 real quick. So once I get Heart of the Mountain 5, then I can fast travel to the Dwarven Mines, which is something very important. Alright, so the item I'm going to need is this. It's slow to start, but I'm going to get all of that mana up, and then I will just fly the fuck all the way around there. So a good spot that I used to sit when I had a low mining level was right there, because I got 3 different kinds. But now that I have a special ability, I can mine super fast. I sit here. So what I do is I come here and I have what's called a wise mineral set. When I do this, I tap one block and it gets all the others. Goddamn goblins. Fall off the edge. So when they die, which they always fall off of the edge there, if not, they like run down the edges, which is super ass annoying. Jerry level 1. Ah, see, then I didn't even get to that one. He already fell off of the edge before I could get there. Now there's a Heart of the Mountain trick that if you come here and you have the mineral set, they'll pop up like 1 every minute, and then I can increase that rate, which I don't want to. Not yet, anyways. I'm working on just finishing a couple other things. As you can see, this is super ass quick for me to level the Jerry pet. And this is how I get my mining levels up. And he's dead. So every time they die, I get 200 mythical powder. Now, once I get Heart of the Mountain 5, then I can actually go up to 400. And then during a ×2 powder event, I'll get 800 every time I kill them. So it's in like my best interest to come here during the double mining event, because then I can get double the powder of everything here, and then every time they die, I get 400. But if I get that other one, which doubles it, then I can get more. And the only reason I'm really here, which 400 mining power to explain, you have to mine 400 of those gray things there. 400 of them. Right? And then if you don't have like a really good pickaxe, it's going to take even longer than that. So I have a decent pickaxe, and I have a pickaxe ability that which increases everything. So when I mine mithril, one of those golden goblins maybe appears every half hour. But when I'm here, they appear like one every minute. So I get around 400 mithril powder per minute, and then I get to keep building up each of these for later things. All I really care about is that red stuff, the redstone, because that's what increases all of my stuff, and I'm going to need enchanted blocks, which needs... So for an enchanted redstone is 160 redstone. Right? Then I'm going to need an entire stack of them, of enchanted redstone. So I think it's somewhere around like 32,000 or something. So during the mining event, I came here, fucking got like a couple thousand mithril powder really quickly. And I did all the events too, which I already have the raffle, I just need to go do the quarry. But it's not wise to turn it in unless it's a... Nope, 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 there we go. So what the mithril guy does is he just runs in the opposite direction of where you're looking. So if I look this way, he'll run that way. If he's behind me, he won't run far, and he'll only stay just on the edge. So I have to use my aspect of the end to fly and teleport to him if he gets too far away, because he runs super fucking fast. Stupid fast. Alright. Tempted to go to the spider den. See if combat XP would help. But he is a high level. He's an epic pet. He's level 11. Alright, I think that's good enough to go to bed. Stupid Jerry. The fact that somebody sold him for 100,000 is funny. Because they were trying to sell the commons for like crazy amounts of money. Because what you gotta do is buy those boxes. But the whole goal of you buying those boxes is to get a Jerry gun. A Jerry gun deals like a crap ton of damage. It says it only does 1,000, but like you can fire that thing like 20, 30 times in a row, and if you increase your like crit damage, and like let's say the more artifacts you have, that increases your crit damage, because then you can reforge each artifact to have a certain ability on it. I think I've only got like 32 of them. But you can have up to like 64, I think. But there's a total of 82 accessories, I think, that I know of right now. And the other goal is to get as many pets as you can. So my goal is to get every pet to legendary. Not worry about maxing the levels. Just get them up, because then you get more magic find, and each of those pets add different abilities. So you only really want to level up certain types of pets. But like some of the pets are super rare to find because people want them. And so everyone wants to have them. Whereas other ones you can just craft it. Other ones you have to actually find. Like I want the blue whale pet. I want the dolphin pet. I want a legendary griffin pet. I want a legendary mithril pet. The whole goal is to keep getting the mithril pet so I can keep mining like fucking crazy. But the problem is mining mithril takes fucking forever. So once you get a golem pet, you're gold. Alright, it's 3:15. Time to go to bed. Thank you for hanging out and chatting with me. I will probably be on tomorrow for like an hour or two. Probably not when I log on at first. Later after I've done everything. Because like sometimes I work while I'm doing stuff. And it's probably not best for me to show that on Twitch and YouTube and all the other channels. Alrighty guys. See you later. Have fun. I'm gonna go get some food and go to bed.